This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go Ibibo and Redbus.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Go-MMT Radio. My name is Sonu and today on the show, we're going to have two people. As you are aware, हमने यारी दोस्ती नाम का एक segment कुछ हफ्ते पहले शुरू किया था and we've been getting great response for that. You know, we always wonder whether colleagues can be friends or not, but 22% of employees in this year's survey believe that they are equally more productive when working alongside friends, and 21% say that it makes them more creative. Research shows that having friends at work provides a whole range of benefits, including job satisfaction, higher productivity, emotional support with personal or workplace issues. Now, which is why, अगर आप किसी को जानते भी नहीं हैं, this is a time for you to get to know one of your go-tripper, and that's happening in a little while from now, so don't go anywhere. सुनते रहिए Go-MMT Radio. My name is Sonu and welcome to the show. Up next, we have a performance by Amandeep Singh, Deputy Manager, Finance and Accounts, and he's based out of Gurgaon. So, over to him.
कुत्ती मोहब्बत ने अंगड़ाई ली दिल का सौदा हुआ चांदनी रात में ओ तेरी नजरों ने कुछ ऐसा जादू किया लुट गए हम तो पहली मुलाकात में ओ आँखुट्ठी.
Hello Go-Trippers, my name is Ashish Vidyarthi and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Get set, go.
Yaari Dosti on Go-MMT Radio.
And we are back after a quick music break right here on Go-MMT Radio. My name is Sonu and today on Yaari Dosti, we've got two wonderful Go-Trippers with us. We've got Mishika Kalra and she's a Senior Biz Development Manager and she's with the Hotel Supply Department from Gurgaon, and Rishabh Gulati, who is a Senior Software Engineer too from the Technology Development Department, and he's also from Gurgaon. Now, has it happened that you guys have bumped into each other? Because I know that the MMT office is really big, but just in case you have seen each other, ऐसा हुआ है, or you're aware of each other?
No, not really.
Really? I mean, I can imagine how big the office must be, yeah, then.
Office is really big.
Yeah, I can totally imagine that. So we'll start with the basics, okay? You know, when we have conversation with somebody new, we always introduce ourselves. So we will start with Rishabh. Rishabh, why don't you introduce yourself to all the Go-Trippers who are listening to you right now?
All right, so I'll start. So I'm Rishabh and have almost 5 years experience in iOS development. I build iOS applications and I have built multiple projects from scratch. Earlier for Dubai Authority, was there in Dubai, giving the personal support to them. And previously I was with Airtel. So there we have launched Airtel cameras. And currently I'm with the flights team. So here I'm handling that, whatever changes that are coming through for the iOS. So I'm handling that, yeah.
Right. And what about you, Mishika?
So, hi, I am working with Go-MMT from approximately 3 years now. Mm-hmm. I work as a Senior Business Development Manager here. So, I work on the Gurgaon market and Nainital and basically Kumaon region of Uttarakhand as a Senior BD. So, I have approximately 600 hotels under me, which I work as a BD for them. And that's my role here.
You know, most of the time what happens whenever I'm having this conversation, we end up talking about what we do at, Go-MMT. Personal बातें हम भूल जाते हैं. So I think we have to start again and we want to know what exactly about you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What are the things that interest you? What are the things that you like to do when you're not working?
Hi, Mishika Kalra this side. So I am been born and brought up in Noida and basically I love talking about my hobbies. I love to travel. I love listening music. I love singing. I love watching shows, movies, series. And that would be, so I've done my MBA from ICFI Gurgaon, graduation from Delhi only. So I've spent all my life in Delhi NCR only.
Okay. And what about you, Rishabh?
So I think it's a bit of math. So I have been brought up in Rohtak, and I did my I think 12th and from Delhi, and graduation from Chandigarh. And so I love to travel a lot. So recently I did a trip in I'd say Pune and this track Nasik, Aurangabad, Panchkula, all. So and I like to watch a lot of English TV shows. My first button is Netflix. And
Okay.
yeah, that's a bit.
Right. So now that, we've found like a connection here, like both of you like watching movies and series and all of that, I want each of you to recommend a series to each other. So we'll start with you, Mishika. If there is any series that you would like to recommend, Rishabh, what would that be?
Oh, that would be very tough. Rishabh, is there any genre which you prefer in watching?
Mostly action.
I'm not into action. Okay.
Then all the more reason कि आप कुछ अलग सा recommend करें. So please go ahead.
Have you
Yeah.
watched Schitt's Creek?
Not yet.
Oh my God, I am such a huge fan of Schitt's Creek.
Oh,
I am so
same
glad
here.
that you love Schitt's Creek as well, and I think both of us would like to recommend Rishabh that. And now, Rishabh, it's your chance to recommend us something that we probably might not have seen.
So The Witcher is the latest one,
Mm-hmm.
and basically the Spartacus you would have seen, and there's one more called Rome. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
so we can definitely try watching a new genre. If there is a question, a work related that you would want to ask Mishika, this is your chance. Please go ahead.
So I would definitely like to ask one thing, that how your day looks like. Basically, how do you manage hotels? How do you approach them? A bit of your daily life activity kind of thing.
Okay, so basically, we plan our day beforehand only. There are KRAs we need to work on. So we start working on them. Then we have time allotted for every KRA. Then we have time allotted for Hotel Partners Connect, because that is our main agenda. So we connect with hotel partners, understand their issues, try to resolve them, and try to connect with inter teams if we need resolution, and then work on the KRA on a daily basis. So over and above, that's how our day goes.
Cool.
And Mishika, now it's your chance. If there is anything that you want to know about Rishabh's profile and the kind of work that he does, here's your chance to ask him a question.
I also need to understand the basic overview of your daily routine and what are the challenges do you face basically working in the technology department.
So how our day looks like is, firstly we have the what we did and what we're about to do. So we have multiple scrums and at the start of the day, and then we discuss things that, let's say if I have discussed something with my manager, that these are the things and how much time is it going to take. So we discuss things through, and what approach that we are going to use, that as well sometimes. And it's like, so we get the screen that this needs to be built, and a bit of the challenge that we face is that with the integration, that backend is there, sometimes we have to send data to some other frameworks as well. That's a big part of it. And whenever we get customer issues, like let's say that hotel did not get any booking and the customer has paid the fee, something like that, you could understand better. Yeah.
But tell me, Mishika and Rishabh, this question is for both of you. On a not so great day at work, because I think everybody goes through highs and lows when it comes to professional and personal life. Let's assume that you are having a bad day at home, and when you come to work, how is it that you manage yourself? Rishabh, we'll start with you. What happens on a not so good day? How do you put yourself together?
So at the start, so I would like to have a time alone, listening to music, calm myself if something went wrong, and then so it's kind of a long time together. And so after that, I think I chill with my friends. I call somebody that, hey, how are you? And we discuss things not from my work related, but general. So yeah, that's a bit how I manage things.
And what about you, Mishika?
Yeah, so I start if I'm having a bad day, I start my day with having breakfast with my colleagues so that I get my mind off and we discuss things which takes my mind off the reason for my bad day. And then it sets off our mind, so we get back on track. And sometimes we also require we should take a step back. In that day I work only on the regular things. I take a deep breath, you not take so much of pressure at that
Right.
day.
Now, guys, we have something called the 3-second rule. Okay, it's a very simple game. You have to be very quick. That's the only thing. Okay, I'm going to ask very simple questions, and it will be mostly like a list. So you have to tell me your name first if you know the answer, and then you get a chance. And you get very less time. You get just 3 seconds to answer this. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's start. Name 3 vegetables that are green in color.
Mishika.
Okay, Mishika, go for it.
Bottle gourd, capsicum, beans.
Very good. All right, Mishika gets a point, and Rishabh, you are yet to open your account. Let's see how this goes. All right, name 3 things that you see on road while coming to office.
Mishika.
Oh, this was together. So
I think we can give it to Rishabh.
Wow, how gracious of you. All right, Rishabh, go ahead.
So cars, buildings, motorcycle.
All right. Next one. Name 3 things that women use as makeup.
Mishika.
Oh, no. All right.
Lipstick, eyeliner, mascara.
All right. We'll go with the next one. Name 3 superheroes.
Rishabh.
Mishika.
Go for it, Rishabh.
So one is Flash, Superman, Batman.
All right. Superb. Not bad. You guys are head on head. Huh? Now, this is the decider. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ready.
All right. Name 3 metropolitan cities of India.
Mishika.
Now, all right. Let's do this. Name 3 states of India.
Rishabh.
Mishika.
Rishabh, go for it. I heard your name first.
Oh, shit.
Telangana, Haryana, and Punjab.
All right. It was a very close call, guys, but you guys have been such great sports. Thank you so much for joining us and being a part of Yaari Dosti. And yes, those of you who are tuned in, अगर आप हमारे इस segment में भाग लेना चाहते हैं, you can email us headsetgo@go-mmt.com. Mishika and Rishabh, thank you so much for joining us. You guys have a great day ahead and keep continuing the awesome work you guys are doing. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Sonu.
you.
And with that, it's a wrap on today's show. How did you like the show? हमें ज़रूर बताइएगा. headsetgo@gommt.com is the email ID where you should be sending us your feedback. Also, if you want to celebrate your colleague's birthday, then you can send us an email on the same email ID. Just make sure that the request reaches us 48 hours in advance. Until we meet next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and keep smiling. This is me, Sonu, signing off. Up next, we have a performance by Amandeep Singh, Deputy Manager, Finance and Accounts, and he's based out of Gurgaon. So, over to him.
दिल का दरिया बह ही गया, इश्क इबादत बन ही गया, खुद को मुझे तू सौंप दे, मेरी जरूरत तू बन गया, बात दिल की नजरों ने की, सच कह रहा तेरी कसम, तेरे बिन न लेंगे एक भी दम, तुझे कितना चाहने लगे हम, तेरे साथ हो जाएंगे खत्म, तुझे कितना चाहने लगे हम.
Hello, Go Trippers! This is Ranveer Singh and you are listening to Go-MMT Radio. Head, set, go!
To listen to your favorite Go-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the Go-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.